Okay, I'll try to make this really fast, Maha. I pull all this data from right here. This is our database here locally in Indianapolis. It's a Metropolitan Board of Realtors. So right here you can see all my individual observations. I got a polygon drawn. I've got a little bit of data here from a neighborhood. Ernie's pretty familiar with this, and got a close date of January 1st, 2012 and forward. I need all closed sales, so that's what has transacted over the last 3 years, about 137 sales, I believe. So if I go over to my data that I pulled down, I try to organize this just from I output to a CSV, and I'll input this into a spreadsheet I haven't used this much lately, but I get about, I don't know, 20 or 30 variables here across the top. Let's see if I get to the top. See, the purple is going to be all my raw data, purple headings, and then starting with the blue headings, converted data to subject. What I do is I compare each one of these comparables to my subject. Subject data I keep right here in this second sheet. So I can change all my subject stats, my raw data right here from here down, basement, year built, all that good stuff. Latitude and longitude, and these are not actual, I'm just throwing them in there. So you'll see that most of the comparables are 3 miles plus away. Weights I assign to my ranking data, and so depending on how I want to rank my data, if I want to put most of my weight on square footage, date of sale, I can do that, age, distance, bank, and short sale. So I'll go back into my raw data. This is my ranking. Each one of these comparables compared to the subject, it's absolute difference. You can see here absolute value difference, and right here is my rank, and that's rank is relative times this, and also times my weight. At the very last, I have an overall rank, and what I do at the end of my little data analysis is I will just sort by rank, and that information comes out here, comps 1 through 5, imports all the data here, sale prices and any adjustments. Actually, some of these are programmed in, but again, I haven't used this in quite some time. So going back to my raw data, I regressed previously the sales price on square footage, date of sale, these right here, and basement. And this is the results. So it's actually a pretty good one. R square is 0.81, just R square 0.812, and this is directly reflected on the coefficients. All of them are significant. This one, the one miss I have on garage, is a barely miss on the T-stat. Predicted is, as I sent that information over to you, that's generating the data generation process is just getting my predicted Y. Here's my residuals. That's just the difference between the predicted and the actual. So here's my actual. That's going to produce my actual data is on the X axis, my predicted is on the Y. I've got a line of regression right here going through it. And so one of the things that Ernie and I have talked about is being able to access all these data points on here. And if we have an outlier, for instance, at 450 on the predicted, but the actual sale price was, say, in the 120, it's going to be up here. Be one of those things where we could click on it and remove it. It's an outlier. Maybe the model is not accounting for the difference, whatever. So we just get rid of it. Same with the mapping. Here we'd like to have the same kind of data. If we clicked on that bubble, that balloon, it pops up the data, and we're able to remove and look at the outliers, look at the data, and be able to adjust our analysis on this one. Pretty straightforward.